It
Snitching.
is shady for an ice cream truck not to have music. It is shady for an ice cream truck to come out at 11 o'clock at night. On somebody just walk up to the truck and find out, like, pull up on these people. Who are they? It's a couple of y'all
No.
all
Oh
looking out
my
the window.
goodness. Oh
No,
my
it's a
Yeah,
group.
goodness.
It's a
yeah.
group of
She
it's
is
your neighbor.
inciting.
Fucking up the bread.
She
I don't
is
understand. Like,
inciting
this
people to
is
rough up an ice
so
cream
that's what
truck.
That's its talk. The money in that way, that's its talk. I beg.
As social media buzzes with concern over reports of missing children across Virginia, a new trend has added to the unease. The fact that they even put trend. Videos of ice cream trucks allegedly operating well past midnight. Hmm. Virginia State Police responded to the rumors about the large number of missing children across the Commonwealth. They confirmed there is no evidence of mass abductions and no active investigations into such events. VSP explained, Virginia State Police, that unlike other states, it forwards every missing child case in Virginia to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Therefore, there are more Virginia cases on the NCMEC website than other states, which often use their own website sites to keep track of missing cases. Once again, when we go about talking about statistics, you got to understand where the numbers come from. What do y'all think?
Well,
I'm
you know what? I would urge the parents if you have someone missing or if you know someone missing, I want to know about it just in case. If it's not a conspiracy, maybe we won't hear anything.
You're right.
But if we do hear like a bunch, let's just say we put it out there, say, hey, holla at Love Talk Studios, Ish Talk, and they was like, hey, yeah, I'm missing a kid, or I know someone's missing a kid, then something we gotta look into. I'm a
Yeah,
conspiracy theorist.
yeah. Versus kind of like just hearing repeated. My thing is with when it's on social media is that people will repeat. Hey, daddy. People will repeat stories that have
Repost.
been repeated. Yeah, but then when you go and you look, like when I first saw the one about all these missing girls,
Mm-hmm.
and like it was from I don't know 5 years ago. I don't know
Yeah.
how many years ago. And then they said most of the girls that go missing they end up finding. Again,
Mhm.
that's stats. Do we know if it's true or not? I'm not 100% sure. But I did go on the MPD Twitter a couple of days ago. Actually, I think it was yesterday, just to see what do they post. And I was looking for that story, the MLK story I was talking about. And I would see them post somebody's, missing girl, and it had like a format, the picture, the name, last seen, what she was wearing. And then I would see a follow-up post, such and such has been located, such and such has been found.
Right.
Unless they're just making that all up, it does seem like they do find most of the girls that are missing. So if that's the case, why do we keep seeing the same video passing around that's saying all these girls are missing all at once? So I don't know if that is more so to just shine a light on the fact that black and brown or brown girls, don't get as much media attention as white girls do, and maybe
Mm.
that's why somebody started that. I don't know, but yeah, like you said, cool. Where are the people that are actually saying like they actually know any of these people?
Yeah, report it. Like report it more. Like if we should see a like a back trail of like reports like, yo, this person ain't been found yet, or like the missing girl signs. We should
On
see
a
a bunch of those
page.
pictures somewhere. It should be
We
something.
or like we should see where somebody in real life had posted and said this person is
Hell
missing. You know
yeah.
how like they'll show you all the people who you follow who also follow that page.
Mm-hmm.
So we
Yeah.
should see some kind of
It should
Next
be
connection.
door.
some sort of like verification, but people want to be want to feel like they want to help, so they don't even want to look at. They don't even want to do the background and figure out if this is true, or you know do some background, see whose family this is. They just want to post it,
I hope
and
it
Yeah.
is some BS.
and for
I
Chris
hope.
Brown to do some shit like that,
And
going along
like
with it,
you don't even be
it's
around these
like
parts.
it's like the boy that cried wolf,
Right.
that type of shit.
The
So
boy that the boy that cried cap.
well,
That's
Hey. Right.
and then and then also these poor ice cream truck drivers. They got people
Right,
they
man.
got people calling them, calling the police on them.
They
Ice on
don't
ice
know.
cream trucks.
They don't know. That's
They,
that's the blue truck. That's the blue truck that sold the ice cream
But
cones. That
not for
came late
nothing.
night.
I
Not for
was
nothing, though. Go ahead.
I was like in DC as a kid, and I remember the ice cream truck on Saturday, Friday coming around 11 o'clock.
Yeah,
So, and then somebody on this police thing, somebody put they called the police on the ice cream truck. So, because
hey
they saw the TikTok, so they trying to so the Virginia State Police getting all these calls from people saying that they saw a mysterious ice cream truck.
man, trying to make his money.
Is that
Yeah,
on Craigslist?
you just trying to make some money.
Oh, that's the post message board on Newsbreak.
Yeah, in Manassas, you know those white people.
In Manassas,
It's
because
going
it
to.
should be a crime to pay more than a dime.
Dang, well, he got the New Jersey accent mixed with the
In
Southern.
Manassas.
I hated
You
that
ever heard
commercial.
that commercial? Oh,
I
I
hated
love
that
that.
commercial.
I'm so mad it's gone. I'm like, where? I don't. And the thing is, it didn't even do the job because I don't remember what car dealership it was for.
It was in
We
Manassas though, but now
It
we
was in
gotta
Manassas.
hear. But now we got,
Vanessa,
and now we
me
gotta
who
hear that
what,
other motherfucker
what
now
car dealership
on
was
the
it?
Ooh,
on the radio.
Who?
I don't know. It's some black dude in Georgia or something like that. He was like, "Your car's broke down. What you gonna do now? You need Big Dog. Big Dog."
jeez.
Oh, in Baltimore. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, but
Con Coons the
back to
third
this. Somebody said
automotive.
for an ice cream truck to be driving around in the neighborhood with no music. Who's been
So
driving
that's
around for the
That's
past
what I'm
20 and 30
saying.
minutes? Concern goes because it goes back back and forth to the
goes to
apartment complex. Call a
the
request, and the area came. Whatever shit.
See,
call a request
Ricardo.
and area checked.
See, Ricardo thought the money was over there, so he figured he'd do the same thing he did in the hood,
He
and
didn't
go
do
in
that.
that junk and get that bread. He don't have no jingle. Nah, his junk go bing, bing,
Huh?
bing. You look out the window, you see the
No,
blue
his
truck,
don't.
you know what you're getting.
His
Right.
his his don't do the what's that bird cry, that bird that had that song from Cash Money? Woo, what was it? What was the cry when you spoke when you like see the popo coming from the roof?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what that
Oh,
ice cream. That's what the ice cream truck
oh,
do.
What would y'all
that junk.
What would y'all order from the ice cream truck?
I always got the vanilla cone, the
What's wrong with
medium
you?
junk.
Heads,
What'd
Yeah,
you say?
heads.
Lemon heads.
The banana bomb thing. Even though I didn't really like chocolate, so I would like
penny candies,
just tolerate the chocolate so I could get back to the banana part, or I would eat around it.
fruities,
Ice cream sandwich. That's my number one.
fruities, strawberry shortcake,
Strawberry shortcake.
hot mamas,
Candy cigarettes. Vanessa,
uh,
what you used to get from
and
the ice
a
cream
can
truck?
of Sprite with the salt and vinegar chips and the sunflower seeds.
Sunflower
Cole
seeds,
used
the
to like me
barbecue.
as a pickle dude or pickle.
No, nah, I
Yeah,
was a hot sausage bama with the hot
hot
chips,
sausage, exactly,
hot
exactly.
sausage,
Yeah, all that
hot
shit is nasty.
sausage, hot chips, and a
All
fruit
of it is
punch.
nasty.
All that shit is
Hell
nasty, bro.
yeah,
All that shit is nasty.
I would get
crank
Boy,
it
the
up.
yeah, no.
I would get the wrestling, the ice cream with the wrestling people on it.
Yeah, with the
Oh, I
brown
remember
and shit.
those.
Or
I
the
remember
Ninja
those.
Yeah,
Turtles with the
Oh,
gumballs in
with
the
the
eyes.
bubble gum eyes. Yeah, I
the
remember
gum
them
that
too.
don't last but for 2 seconds.
Right.
Two
Yeah.
seconds, and
Chew,
then it makes
count,
So
like
hey
spit it
that.
out.
y'all leave the ice cream
Oh,
truck.
the tutti. Y'all remember the tutti fruities?
Fruities, yeah, I
Like
got
never
broke
like
my
never
back
like
messing
Annihilators,
with them Jones.
Boston baked beans.
I never
Yeah,
liked
Um,
the
what's wrong with you?
fireballs. Love me some
The
Ew,
fireballs.
sour
ew. So
patch
you
Jones, sour
ew.
patch Jones.
All right, so
Oh, blow pops.
leave the ice cream truck man alone,
Oh, wait a
please.
minute. I want to say something about the trucks. So
Uh-huh.
here's how I see things. Okay,
He trying to make his money.
things I think you should think too. The ice cream truck is for the daytime, and the ice cream truck Uh-oh, batteries running low. The ice cream truck goes away after sundown because it draws children. When I see ice cream trucks with no music, that makes me think that they are actually selling drugs and they just have enough ice cream and
Snitch,
enough snacks to come across as legit. It is
snitching.
shady for an ice cream truck not to have music. It is shady for an ice cream truck to come out at 11 o'clock at night.
I don't know what you're
Kids not
talking about.
supposed to be out that late.
Because you get ice cream and then you go
You're
home and watch the Apollo.
no,
She
no.
came right
Watch
on
So
time.
watch
I don't know.
Arsenio
I think
Hall.
that some of the
Hell
posts,
yeah. Root, root,
and
root,
all that
root,
stuff is
root.
cap. But at the same time,
I
it's
don't know what
still
you're talking about.
suspicious.
Quincy Street.
At the same time, won't somebody just walk up to the truck and find out? Like, pull up on these people. Who are they? It's a couple of y'all
No,
all
oh
looking out
my
the window.
goodness. Oh
Go
my
into the
Yeah,
group
goodness.
and see
yeah.
who was who
She
in
is
your neighborhood.
inciting
Fucking up the bread.
I
she
don't
is
understand. Like,
inciting
this is
people to rough up an ice
so
cream
that's what I
truck.
say about that.
Oh my goodness. You think kids
Ice
gonna be in an
cream.
ice cream truck?
No
Uh
more
oh.
ice cream for y'all.
No more ice cream for you. Yo, 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 welcome to another episode of the Lord Show, Ish Talk TV, live from the DMV, doing how it's supposed to be. Hope you got some kush at the crib, some cat in the bed, and some cash in your pocket. What more can be said? Now, we got a good show, a dope show, an excellent, a tremendous show for you. All right. I'm your host, B More, aka Princess Amunda, and we got Leslie Olabisi, and we got Mr. Cool from Explicit Intelligence. Now we're going to be talking about. I'm giving you an update on the Arlington dude that fell from his. The feds was on him, and he fell to his death. And the top three dispensaries in D.C. and the youth pastor diddly and dallying on kids is arrested. And we got, would you snitch on your neighbor for $550? We got that and more. Follow us on Instagram. Make sure you follow us on YouTube, subscribe, and make sure you go follow Explicit Intelligence. Make sure you go follow Love Studios.
Federal officials are offering a $500 reward for tips that lead to arrests in DC as President Trump's federal takeover of the city continues. Now, the U.S. Marshal Service is asking for the public's help. In a tweet shared on Twitter, the agency announced a $500 reward for information that leads to an arrest during the ongoing public safety surge. So you're bribing people while the surge is here so that you can say that these are the results of the surge. And then when the people leave, you're not going to give the $500 reward anymore. So then what?
How many people gonna snitch for that 500?
I wonder how
Federal
many.
agents from the FBI, DEA, and ATF have been seen patrolling DC streets and making arrests. Officials say residents can scan a QR code. Do we have that? To
Dang.
submit anonymous tips about suspects. See if it's anonymous, then are you going to get that money? Suspects, fugitives, or persons of interest. What is a person of interest? That's just another way to help profile people and send innocent people to jail. Some DC residents say they're uneasy and skeptical about the tactic, describing the city as tense and heavily policed. They're going to try to take the law into their own hands and it's going to cause real problems, said one of residents who was worried the move could encourage vigilante justice. Ain't no vigilantes in DC.
Hey
if
man, they
it
just
is, it won't be a black person. ain't
Shit,
no
what you
ain't no
think?
black vigilantes
ah.
in
Nah,
DC.
people gonna be
It's
Hey,
snitching
no
on everybody.
if you know five
no
criminals,
vigilante, not
man.
snitch,
Yeah.
vigilante,
Oh, you be
If you know
good.
five,
Just
bruh,
give
you
me
in
5.
there.
or
Put
All
five
you
telling.
on
need
it.
is you scan that barcode 5 times. You get
Oh, we shouldn't.
2,500 for the bang out.
I think mothers is gonna do it for sons.
What?
Uh,
I
mothers,
told you, son.
mothers gonna do it for their daughter's boyfriend
Boys.
that live in their house.
that
Yeah,
one, yeah.
yeah.
the
Come
People
on,
that
I
owe
the
want to talk
somebody
to you.
some money.
loser
Yeah,
boyfriend, definitely.
What
I'm
did
gonna
he
come
do
give
to
you
you,
this
sir?
bread.
What did he do? He owed me $20.
Right. Come get your
Yeah.
money. I got it right here. Come get your money.
So
They're
that's
gonna
the
be
only
waiting
people
right in the parking lot.
mothers on on their sons and mothers on their daughters.
I don't think
That's
a
all you
father.
got.
I don't think a father
That's all
gonna
you
do
got.
that.
Those are the only two people. Those are the only two
A
categories
father.
that's calling in tips.
Oh,
Really?
okay. Co-workers.
Friends. You mean to
Somebody
tell
and
me I could be 500?
or somebody
Just
that lost a game. You lost a game in 2K,
yeah, or Fortnite.
Fortnite. You gonna
Losing at the crap game.
yeah.
I
He's
got
at
crap for you.
225, 1914.
Let me scan this
I don't know.
barcode, man. Let me see what's up
I
with
don't
this
know.
jump.
I don't know. I think that you wouldn't even know. I don't know. I don't think that. I don't think
Well,
that they're
yeah,
gonna
but
fulfill
I agree with you.
I don't think that they're gonna fulfill that.
They stacking the numbers up. They racking up the numbers. So I feel well. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but this right here, what's happening right now, cannot sustain itself. So
We're highlighting 3 cannabis dispensaries
dispensaries.
Dispensaries.
in DC, right?
Yes.
What happened?
Omnia.
Omnia.
Omnia
Omnia
Syed.
Said.
All right.
Syed.
That's what she
We
said.
say yeah.
This is her
Oh, this
list.
is her list. Editor of
And Nevin
oh,
too.
timeout.
Mr.
Okay.
Martell.
Yeah,
So she's a
go with him. He
contributor
did
to,
it.
yeah. So we have number 1, Anacostia Organics. This is the first medical cannabis dispensary east of the Anacostia River and is minority and woman owned. Locals from Ward 7 and 8 get a 10% discount, as do veterans and seniors. Snaps for the discounts for the veterans and the seniors citizens.
AO
Number
And
2 is
and
flowers.
women's and women owned,
and
black
woman.
women owned. Yeah.
Yeah, black girl magic
Yeah.
like a mug though.
All right.
Flowers, a local hemp dispensary in Stanton Park in Northeast. Flowers donates 10% of its monthly profits to DC based nonprofits and social justice efforts in the cannabis space. And number 3, Tacoma Wellness Center. The friendly bud tenders at DC's first medical dispensary, not black owned, which opened in 2013, are very knowledgeable.
For Tacoma Wellness, they said they got the one of the best educated, bud tenders. So
Okay.
when do you like when you go to the dispensary, do you like when people like ask you all these questions, or do you like it you already know what you want?
I order online, man. Just give me my shit so I can bounce. I ain't
Yeah.
got time to know about the indica and the sativa and the
Yeah, I
prophylactics
don't
and
want to
shit
know how
like
many
that.
terpenes and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I'm looking at you like, just come
Terpene.
on, man. Are you
Made my
sure?
bag be what I ordered. That's
Yes.
all. Just
You
give
just
me.
want your
Hey,
order to be right.
put a couple more buds in there for a brother if you want to, please.
Right. And a lot of this, I went to a dispensary where a bunch of them get fired because they be stealing. So
Damn. Ooh, I
all
heard
All
it's
them
right.
real
cameras?
strict. I
So
heard
let's
they throw this shit away.
They have all them cameras?
And
of
why
course they
would you
got
even
cameras.
bother?
They
I'd be
hire
like,
felons. So let's get to the next
hey,
one.
Regular people working in dispensaries too. Don't put that on the whole weed community that they felons. That's why I don't buy legal weed. I continue to support the small businessman, the local entrepreneur. Okay.
hey, she just
For
go snitch on herself.
I'm not snitching. What is
Yeah.
what is what does
Hey,
anybody want me to?
I don't want to be specific online, but they I ain't trying to be the snitch, Bama. But you just told on
Stop
yourself.
calling me. Stop calling me a snitch. I'm not a snitch.
well,
First
I
of all, you
said
should.
I'm not. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to
After
be
you
the
said
snitch,
I'm not
Bama.
going to snitch, as in snitch, like how Leslie just
Well,
snitched.
I'm gonna just tell you what's up because you just said you buy it illegally. All they gotta do is be like, all right,
And do
well, watch
what?
this
And then I
jump.
just said, actually, I don't
They,
even buy weed. That's what I said.
hey,
I
well,
watch this
prefer. I
jump.
prefer to buy. But when I do buy it, it's not coming from the dispensary. I'm very
All
passionate about that. That's not snitching. That's a principle. I stand on that 10 toes.
right,
I'm not buying from the dispensary.
you
I'm buying from regular black people
you
who do what they got to
you
do to get the
you
shit
got
here.
your connect. You
okay.
got your connect, shaking, sweating bullets now.
I don't have any connects. That's why I can say this so
He
comfortably.
like,
There is
damn,
no.
man, how
There
I'ma
is
Okay.
no.
sell to her now? And she telling me, on the line, Joan.
So anyway, it's your turn. Cool. Go
Now,
ahead.
Well,
Don't sit on yourself. What you want to say?
Oh, I get mine legalized. Marion Maine, holler at your boy. Legally done. Medical
Where's that at?
dispensed. It's
What's
at
their address? What's their address, and what do you like about it?
I like that it's like not too far from me. I could get that junk in less than 5 minutes. I ain't gotta wait nobody parking lot for Obama that told me he was gonna be there 15 minutes ago, and it stretched to 2.5 hours. And I'm sitting out there looking like an old head with my lips all chapped up and shit. Like, I know he gonna be here. I just know it. And I got my $60 right there for my KD, and he ain't never show up. And then he hit me 2 days later and be like, "My bad, dog." Yeah, the Chick-fil-A meal was good, but I could not get high. So I like the fact that that's just my favorite part, that Marion, Maine is just like right down the street. And the customer service, A+. I think it's
Okay.
black owned too.
Oh, okay.
Black woman owned. Young black woman that is too.
Okay. For
She,
Marion, Maine, baby.
Marion, Maine, and where's that at again?
Is in uh
mm,
Capitol Heights.
speaking
Capitol
of
Heights.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the one that's on Central Avenue?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I know a couple
Hampton
people that
Mall.
go there. I've been there
Eight
before.
eight
You said
eight
them
eight
all.
zero one Hampton Mall
Oh
by
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
Sardis. Get it in.
Yeah.
You could get your smackage, and then you could get your smack snack right next door. Sardis, holla at me too, because I like that chicken.
Yep.
Man.
support.
Mm.
Speaking of Mary, let's go to St. Mary's. Gift of God, groping hands in the name of God.
In
Jeez.
Baltimore County?
Yes.
Well,
Look
church
at him. He did it. He did it.
multiple men accuse former youth pastor of abuse. I hope they're grieving for the victims and not the
Look how he's
pastor.
standing.
Because you know, a lot of times, well, let me not, I'm not even going to say nothing.
He
A
did it.
news release from the Baltimore County Police Department said Pinkerton, age 52.
Pinkerton, he did it. He did it. Listen
Wait
to
a
his
minute.
name.
How are you a youth pastor at 52? I thought youth pastors were young people who wanted to be pastors.
Pinkerton. That's it. He guilty.
Is that not what a youth pastor is?
Definitely ain't no Pinkerton.
Yeah, that's he grew up like that.
A news release from the Baltimore County Police Department said Pinkerton, aged 52, was arrested on multiple sex offense charges stemming from abuse that occurred between 2006 and 2010 when he was an employee of the church. It is suspected the abuse occurred at the church and at Pinkerton's Baltimore County home, the August 7th release said. Pinkerton's arrest warrant, cited by NBC News, said detectives started investigating him last fall after 7 men alleged he sexually abused them in their teens. They alleged that the former youth pastor would
Mm.
massage them and rub their private parts.
Oh,
Some
he
said
beat him off.
Pinkerton would even kiss them on the lips, claiming they were
Yee.
a heavenly kiss or a brotherly kiss.
Hey, bruh, I'm a
He
brotherly
also
slap you.
allegedly called himself their spiritual father. We've all heard that term before, and referred to them as his favorites. So this happened at Central Christian Church, and they said he served for on staff 15 years ago, around 2010, when he left to start his own ministry, highlighted
Gee.
online as Souls for Christ. Pastor Tommy received the call to ministry at age 12. The Holy Spirit brought to his attention Mark 16, 15, 18. A desire to go and preach the gospel came alive in his heart. At 17
Pinkerton.
years old, he preached his first sermon, the ministry said Southwest, in my in my
Pinkerton.
in my preacher voice.
Yeah.
Um,
Amen.
so
Shame the
50
devil.
years ago, if he's 52, what's 52 minus? Hey Google, what's 52 minus
Oh, she got
15?
she got hey.
52 minus 15 is 37.
He
No,
was
she didn't.
37. So you okay, so maybe he was a part, maybe he pastored to the youth group. So it was a group of youths that he pastored to. I think that's what it is.
Could pass to this
So this
slap some
was
Clearly, I
folk.
haven't been to church in enough no, in a while because I don't remember. I don't, yeah. So what do y'all think about this?
His name is Pinkerton. He's guilty.
Yeah, okay,
just
that's
off the
what young
name.
Patrick might preach to the younger crowd.
Nah, I
Churches be
mean,
different these days.
they get in these power positions. This is another case of well, in this case it's a church giving the power to the wrong person without a thorough background check. You would have probably seen some slick ish during his tenure out that 15 years too. Like you could see, you could kind of if you could kind of see strange behavior. Like why he always with the dudes over there, the boys messing with him on the court. They look like they ain't trying to be bothered with this 37-year-old Bama. And all of a sudden he getting them and he abusing his power because they letting him kiss him. Man, you couldn't do that in the hood. You lean over to kiss one of these hood. You wines, they giving you one. So he used this power thoroughly. I mean, look at his stance, man. He did it. It's a brotherly kiss. It's a spiritual rub. What? And y'all
Oh, this
gonna
was a
sit there and
white
let him
church?
beat you off? Ah, man,
I
I've been
saw
and slapped
Baltimore
this
and
Bama up.
Baltimore County.
Forearm to the chin on this Bama.
Huh.
How much time should he get?
Life.
You got to get life.
I
Uh,
have no sympathy for pedophiles.
he's you say how he got so far. Like he started when he was younger. I think it said that he started preaching or something when he was 12 or
Yeah.
something.
That's
And
I
allegedly.
and then alleged, so he started touching these boys around 2007. So these people, these men are my age, like 36, 37. So these are middle-aged men dealing with this shit, like a man touching them. And I wonder what kind of midlife crisis is that, or just have to be,
Crisis.
or
No,
going
it's
to have to
living.
I,
just like
It's
live
nothing
through
living.
that shit.
Ain't no
Like
I got
crisis.
the perfect justice for him. I got the perfect justice for him. Y'all heard of the dude, the booty man? The
Oh,
booty
from
man.
sir,
You
from the
know he
scared
out.
street, from the
You
scared
know he
straight
out. Yeah. You know I like you. I want you.
video.
And we could do this the hard way or the easy way. He out now. I mean, I'm like, hey, Booty Man Johnson, look, this Bama Pinkerton is perfect candidate for a little shoving.
go back in.
Dang. Yeah,
No
he'll be
homo.
like,
No homo.
fine.
And
And give
so
Yeah,
so
it's
at the same
unfortunate.
time, is when people are molested, they might molest other people.
Yeah,
yeah, he had
it,
some
that
run-ins.
happens. That happens sometimes.
I
So
I don't know.
guarantee he had a problem.
do y'all think he was touched?
Yep.
A pastor touched
I
him?
don't know.
Yep.
No, I don't think that I don't, even though I think that it can happen that if you were touched, that you touch someone else, I don't think that the majority of the people who touch children have been touched. I don't think that. I think that the majority of them um, have no
He
self control, no sexual self control, and they give into. And for some people, if you get these urges, I don't know where that urge comes from. If it's, a chemical imbalance, if it's a mental disorder, whatever the case is, it's your responsibility to control your urges. So I can't help how you feel inside. If that's how you came up, being wanting to touch people that you know is wrong, but you know it's wrong. Society, it's wrong. So if you have that urge, it's your job to fight that urge. I don't want to hear about nothing of the sort. I don't care.
I want to know where this Bama's
I don't
from
I, I don't
because
care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter
he
what you
might
went
be
through.
from
You cannot
Idaho.
abuse children. I don't care what your background was. It doesn't matter. It doesn't give you any leniency. It doesn't give me any understanding, any sympathy, none of that. I don't care. I care about if you had not touched a child and you had been touched. I care about you then and what kind of help and counseling and things that you need to go on in life
Well,
to
that's
level
the
the
issue.
rest of life. But once you do, then that concern for me is out the window.
That's the issue. The folks that are getting abused are not getting help, and they're going through life keeping that in, and it comes out.
I
Sometimes
still
it
don't think
comes
that that's
out.
the majority of the perpetrators, though. I
Nah,
don't.
it's not, but it's a
But it's a
percent.
cause. It's a part of a cause. It's part
It's
of the
definitely a
cause.
cause.
Yeah,
You
it's part
you
of the cause. We
created
can't we can't
I
forget
think it's a
created
that.
that
minor
villain.
cause, and I don't have any real numbers. Let me just say for the record, this is all just my own opinion. I don't
You
have
you
stats
think
to back it up. This is going off of what I think,
in your
what
opinion,
I
you think
observe.
In your opinion, you think someone just like grew up without the experience of that or that background of having been touched? They just not disciplined
Exactly.
enough to handle themselves with a kid
Mm.
Yes, I do.
without experiencing nada. With a
Without
good
experience,
background,
and
mother and
then
father,
yes.
you went to play sports and now you 37 and you
No
still like
matter what else,
touching a kid.
I do believe, and I could be wrong, but right now I do believe that the majority of offenders are not people that were abused themselves.
I look at
That
Pinkerton
I
and I
really
I think
feel
a
like
lot of people. I think a lot. I think that there are a number of reasons that contribute to that. But at the end of the day, your responsibility is to not do it. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to control how you feel. I can't say you shouldn't want to.
I
That's
get I
on you and in your body. But now, when it comes to executing and taking action, no, you're responsible as an adult, as a person, as a, as a citizen, as a fellow neighbor or pastor or teacher or brother or father. It's your responsibility to fight the urge,
I
to do
get your
whatever it takes for you not to abuse a child. So at the end of the day, for me, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me what happened.
I get your
Don't
point,
touch
but
children.
I'm
It
I
does
get
not
your
matter.
but you're telling somebody with a loaded gun that has a history of shooting people not to shoot people.
So then you have to take the responsibility. Take the bullets out your gun.
No,
Give
but
your
you telling
gun.
you're asking somebody who won't
See,
take them bullets out that gun.
but see,
He's
no, but so
not.
now exactly. So you won't. You refuse. So that's a choice.
He doesn't know. He or she doesn't know at all.
Doesn't know
Their
what. Doesn't they're not
responsibility
supposed to do it. That's not
that
true.
whole the discipline and that responsibility is out the
No,
window because they either experienced
no,
it or they watched it. I just don't
or
no.
see
they're
Adults
programmed
in
differently.
20, no, no.
programmed differently
In
because they weren't
2025,
raised.
no, nope.
I just don't see
Excuse,
somebody just up in
excuse.
the out in the blue like, yeah, I'm gonna just start touching these boys because I'm a pastor and I can do that.
Right.
I think something happened in
Because
his
as far as
past
I'm
and
concerned,
it was
you
never
have people
touched
with
on.
all
No,
types of fetishes and things that they're attracted to, that they got into out of curiosity, and then their interest it started informing and shaping their predilections later on in life.
I'm
It
I know a
doesn't
lot
mean
of freaks.
everybody hasn't been touched.
I know a lot of freaks now. Well, back then when I was doing stuff that they started having sex when they were or they got molested or something like that. So,
You talking about young girls? You talking
well,
about
when
middle
girls?
school. Yeah, I know
Yeah,
two girls that was pregnant in eighth grade.
yeah, but that's not the same thing.
as uncles touching them, right?
No, what I'm saying is that
That's
those
a good point,
girls.
B.
What I'm saying is that we're not talking about. Okay.
It's almost
We're,
related
we're
though.
we're talking about
No,
molestation,
no,
getting
because when
touched.
Yeah,
you're talking
yeah.
about a child's behavior, right? And I'm talking about an adult's behavior. So I'm
No,
not.
no, no,
I'm
no,
No,
not
no, no,
no,
saying.
no, no,
no.
no. We're
Okay.
talking about the when you were. Now, go ahead, cool.
When you're a child, because look, when we was kids, this all we used to talk about when we had the chance. It was like, man, better yet, when we was little, we used to run off to the creek, couple girls, couple boys, and we used to hump.
Touch each
Those
other.
no, we used to just be humping. Where did we get that from? Some of us got introduced to porn at a young age, so now we out here
Right.
slinging it. Some
Right.
of us saw it in person, raw, in your face. Some of us experienced some ish
Or got
in our
touched by a
past.
older woman.
Yeah, and thought that shit was the greatest and wanted to experience with the couple friends their age. And they the ones that's now experiencing it at that age is like, oh, how do you know all this?
Yeah, yeah.
It feels good, but how do you know all
When
this?
something happened to you, you want to share it, unfortunately. But we gotta move on
So
to
so yeah,
the
yeah.
other
Let's move
story.
on. Okay.
Um,
Kills it.
that dude should have took his own life instead of this other dude that took his own life in my hometown,
Wait, did
Arlington,
you just say
Virginia.
somebody? Oh my gracious! Say that again.
Oh, is it
No
Arlington or
wonder
is
my
it
TikTok is getting limited. We are on one today. All this shit is getting banned on TikTok. They got red flashes coming off left and
Yeah.
right.
Not this channel here.
Lover Man took his own life.
What did he do that
Virginia
for?
man scammed women out of thousands of dollars
Sean
online, and when the
Stevens.
feds come and got him,
Mm-hmm.
he took
Oh,
the balcony instead of the steps.
oh, he cheated. He cheated. Cheater.
Okay, found it. Here we go. Virginia man scammed women out of thousands of dollars online. My sister said, I told you, mind your words. Yes, yes, you did. And I believed you, but I'm just indignant. So, new details are emerging after a Virginia man reportedly made big promises and scammed women out of thousands of dollars online, all while posing as someone who worked for the CIA and FBI. But the federal investigators say he died as law enforcement moved in. Sean Stephen Harris, 50 years old, pulled the scam as far back as 2019, convincing his marks to give him tens of thousands of dollars for undercover missions.
Sound like a white dude, but I'm confused.
Instead, he was shopping for high fashion at Bloomingdale's, gourmet food delivery, and even OnlyFans subscriptions on their dime. The callous charmer promised the U.S. government would reimburse them as they grew more and more desperate as debt collectors circled. So these girls went into debt over giving him money to finance these fake missions.
Where
But even
these
the
youngins
fake,
at?
why you want one?
Yeah, I'm like, where these youngins at that just be getting scammed for millions?
You don't want them, trust me.
You do
But even a fake spy can't hide forever, and the
Buy me a car.
FBI was eventually on his trail, getting him indicted by a grand jury on July 24th before they came for him last Friday.
Done.
Rather than be taken alive in the dawn raid, here we go, Vanessa. Harris jumped to his death from his 15th floor balcony in
Done.
Alexandria, Virginia, just outside DC, around 6 o'clock in the morning. The
Oh, that's
grand
that
jury
John.
indictment explained how he met four of his victims on Bumble in 2019 and 21 and
Dang.
ruthlessly bled them dry. Ruthlessly. His profiles used seven known aliases. Sean Martinez. Oh, he was Latin. Okay, so two Sean Martinez, but one spelled with a W and one spelled with a U. Then there was Eric Shun. Then it was Gordon Shumway. Then it was Sean
Shumway.
Harness. Then it was Sean Moore, like Moor Moore. And then it was Sean Womack. All of these names, first of all, give you clues that he's conning you. What I see is I
Nah.
see finesse, I see Mac, I see getting shunned or shammed. Like when I
Nah.
hold the paper back, the words that are popping out of me is like clues that he was a con artist. I'm sorry you missed it.
Sean Crookmore.
Clearly.
But I think
Yeah.
I think the names go by a different type of woman. Like a Spanish woman, he put Martinez. For an African woman, he put
Yeah.
Moore.
Oh.
To psychologically connect with them without them
But
knowing,
these women, they're
have
what's
their own
the
self to blame. Go
their
ahead.
self-esteem must be
Yeah.
motherfucking too low.
Smack.
I
Like
got
after the $250 borrow, like he ain't bring it back. Like no more money, right?
oh, he's on a
Right?
mission. He's in a mission in Kuwait.
Yeah, I
I'm not
need $350. Holler at me. And cash at me
financing.
$13.50.
His
You just asked for $350.
and he killed himself.
This was
He
Yeah.
iced
Virginia.
himself.
What part of Virginia was this?
This is in Arlington or Alexandria.
Alexandria.
That
So that's
Alexandria.
not
man,
even in Hicks. I think it's still Hicks, even though it's not like that. Sound like some Hicks.
nah, it's not. It's
For lovers, they
No, I'm
fell
talking
for
about the
me.
women. The women that he dealt with, like
yeah,
that. Maybe
yeah.
they were Hicks, or maybe they were non-native English speakers from other cultures and didn't have that lack of understanding. You know
Or
what I'm
ugly.
saying?
On Bumble.
Yeah, I didn't want to say that part.
I wonder
Yeah,
what
legit. I'm
I feel like
sorry.
that's the obvious one, so I'm going with the ones that might not be
Yep.
obvious.
They ugly. They were
They're
big
ugly.
girls, and they
They
was
were
just
big
like,
girls.
oh
I need this man. He
Oh,
look good. I
oh
need to keep
I
him.
know.
And
I know. Oh,
ain't never
homie,
been on
homie,
FaceTime, can't FaceTime with him
yeah, he was
because
like,
he's
my,
on
my
it's
phone
only
missions.
broke.
FaceTime. It's only
Can you
FaceTime.
hear me though?
If he
As
answered the
long as you
phone, the
can hear me.
Chinese government gonna get him, so he can't do much.
As
But
long as you can get
He
that
that
doesn't
cash
have
man,
out.
that
many,
he
many
could have
names.
he could have just had a good lawyer and be like, Your Honor, these women, they just gave him the money.
And he doesn't even have to be
Why
in
do you have to?
town. He don't even have to see them because he could say he's always out on a mission,
Yeah,
coming back
yeah.
from a mission, getting ready to go to a mission.
And they need me to
I
pay
think
$750 for this mission, so I need $850 on
I
my
think
cash app.
when he was on the 10th floor, I think he kind of regretted everything. Maybe I could
On the way down, he was like, "Oh shit, I almost they could have did like
I
5
just
years for
Some
this shit."
criminals do not know how to
Blah.
huh?
Hey,
he could have just
hey,
did 5 years. It just
yeah,
kept the money.
yeah,
He could have put the money in the vent
yeah,
and come
yeah,
back out.
yeah. Instead, that shit flew
He ain't
up
had
when he
no
hit the
heart for it.
ground.
He ain't had
Poof.
no heart.
We
Mm,
hit the money right there.
mm. All right, y'all. This is Ish Talk TV.
Hold
We
up,
got Mr. Cool. We have Leslie
hold up.
Olabisi.
Before we go.
We ain't going
Now we
nowhere.
not going nowhere.
Look, she smacked.
Oh,
She
If
said,
you want
"Hold
to
up, hold up
if
now."
you want to support the show, hit us up, DM us. We're looking for sponsors. Leslie about to do something. Kill Mo.
so remember that post I did about
Yeah.
Kilmo Kilmo
All
Lemonade? Wait,
right,
can you see it? Hold up.
kill that, kill Mo.
If you can see it.
Nah, you too close, man. Right
There
there,
it is.
bang.
Wait, missed it. Wait.
Shine a light on me.
See, it's the light. Anyways,
Shine a
Kilmo. I'm
light.
trying to show. I'm trying to show
Put it
the
next to
image.
your face.
Oh,
Damn, I
it's too
was
much
that.
light. It's
It's
not
yellow.
quite.
There you
There
go,
it is.
bang. Kill Mo.
Oh,
Right
please.
there.
Okay, there you go.
You gonna move it?
Is it backwards or you
Nah,
can
it's
read it
good.
regular?
We just get
Okay.
lemonade. This might be
Kilmo
backwards on
Lemonade.
IG.
So I'm trying this new flavor. This is it's called Rockaberries.
A rack of them Jones.
It's a
Yeah,
Rocket M. Jones. It's a
some rack of them Jones
Rockaberries.
in there.
A Rockaberry
What it
Rockaberry.
tastes like?
at Kilmo Lemonade on Instagram
What it
and
tastes like?
on
Tampico?
TikTok.
What it tastes
It
like?
tastes. It does not taste like that.
Tampico?
It tastes like the actual ingredients. It's like simple. It don't taste like it have chemicals. It has
Rack of
water,
berries.
lemon juice, strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, and blackberries. A
Is it
rack of them
Rack
Jones.
of berries,
It's a rack of
Joe.
berries
is it better than
and
Calypso?
cane sugar. Is it better
Okay.
than Calypso?
Yeah.
It is
Mm.
better than Calypso. And I think they must have changed the recipe in Calypso because it used to be better than it is now. But
Can you
yeah,
eat
Calypso
chicken with it?
tastes fake.
Okay. Oh,
Welcome to
Oh,
another edition of Ask O. That's me, Leslie Olabisi. Okay. All right, so listen. This is okay. They don't sign their name, but this is from a guy, one of our guy listeners, watchers. All right, so hold up. I can't see. Okay. All right, so listen. Me and my girlfriend don't live together, but from the looks of my apartment, you couldn't tell. I
dang.
live by myself, but my girlfriend and her best friend live together. So she will spend the night in my apartment a couple times a week
Uh,
or spend a weekend every once in a while. But when she leaves her stuff everywhere. Hair
man,
products on the
nah.
sink, bras on the doorknob, and
Nah.
shoes all over the place. I'm
Yeah.
happy she's comfortable, but I'm thinking she's doing it to make her presence known. And frankly, I don't want her bras just hanging on the bedroom door. I
Yeah.
don't even know what my question is. Do I tell her I don't want her
Yeah.
stuff everywhere? Do I
Yeah.
just put all her stuff away when she leaves?
I
Or
don't know.
do I just get used to it?
Nah, hell, fuck no, bruh. You ain't married to this
This
Joe.
is very easy. This is very, very easy. Okay. Two things that I would suggest that you do. Okay. One, find a designated spot for her stuff, maybe in the closet or underneath the sink that has doors, right? Put all of her things in that stuff. Okay. So that's one.
Huh.
So designated location is one.
Boop, boop,
That's when we
boop.
talk about cleanliness, neatness, and organization. Then two is the conversation. Put the stuff in there first, right? Whatever she left behind. When she comes back, you say, listen, I love having you around. You know, you my boo, and all the things that you normally say. But, and then you open the closet of wherever you have relegated her belongings and say, from moving forward, I need for you to make sure that your items go here before you leave. So that way, you
Dude.
know, I can keep my place the way that I like it, and I like things to be neat and clean. Then we don't have a problem. If you say that, you'll be fine. Simple, straight to the point. But it's a solution. See, the thing about trying to change or curb people's behavior is that if they kind of had the wherewithal to do better, um, they probably would have already been behaving in a different way. So when you provide a solution that works for you, then you're guiding them and you're giving them the path to perform it in the way that you want them to. Meaning you don't want her stuff everywhere. Okay, where can her stuff go? Give her a spot for her stuff, and then show her this is where I want, this is where your stuff goes. Boom.
Cool, go ahead.
Because I see where you at. It's just the order is off. I think we sit down and we had that conversation. Hey, babe, look, hey, I don't mind you being in this junk, comfortable. I love it. Yes, we get it. Hair on the sink, shoes everywhere and everything. I get it. Can you clean up though? And we need a specific place to put your stuff since it's all in this junk. Um, I need you to pick a spot. Pick that spot. Have it clean its spot. Don't leave this junk with ish all over the place. Ish talk. Bow. Don't do it. And yeah, so let's clean this joint up together. We'll put this stuff up where you needed to be put, and we can move forward. But cleaning up after the joint, you just sending the signal that she could do whatever she want on Sunday and leave that joint Monday morning with that joint trashy. She because she know you're gonna clean it up. That's your place.
So she said, Leslie said,
So
talk to him
so
and tell
so I
him
think that I
designated
respect
spot.
your point of view, but I'm telling you that that's the incorrect thing to do. And I'm gonna
It's my
tell you
house.
why. See, I'm reading also. I'm reading the clues that he has put in here. He clearly he wants to approach this in a sensitive way. He doesn't want
You
it
don't
to
want
be
to lose.
confrontation. I'm reading it,
Yeah.
right? He does not want to be confrontational. So the way you just said it, the way it comes across, I don't know how sensitive she is, right? So that's why I say the best thing I give advice. I try to give advice that the way that can work for any type of temperament, right? So the way you said it, depending on the temperament and how whatever their relation is what I hear is complain, complain, complain. You did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. Find something, fix it, fix it, fix it. That's what people will receive in certain temperaments when somebody's kind of critiquing something about them. And then when you say you need to find a place to put it, it's your apartment. So you have to be consistent with your messaging. So if you want your place to be a certain way, then that means that you also are the one who locates the spot. Most people, when they're dealing with people, they have a drawer, they have a spot in the closet, they have a spot, they have a shelf in the cabinet. So that is for him to designate. And the reason why I say do it first is because you're giving the example and you're showing this is the standard, this is the bar that I'm setting.
Yeah, because
So
she
this is the
definitely
way it
will.
needs to look. Here, here, and here. Please, no more doing this, and that. So when you do it in that order, then a person, oh, okay, they're seeing the solution at the same time that you're criticizing them. They are more likely to be open to reception, to receive it more constructively and then abide by it. But when you go the other right, man, I like having you here, but no, if you say I don't have a problem with you being here, don't ever say that to your girl. That's a terrible thing to say, because then you get you don't mind me being here. What do you mean you don't mind?
Just
So yeah, no, I love having you here. I love having you be however he communicates to her.
Mm.
But
Oh, okay.
these are the things that I've done for you. So you're presenting it like, hey, look what I did for you. I got you this space right here for your hair product. I got
No,
you this location
no,
for your
no.
clothing. That's
nah.
how,
Okay.
that's
You
how
a
you.
sucker if you do that, homie.
All
It's
right.
You
not.
a
It's
sucker.
not a sucker.
He said that he
He's
feels like
already
she's
he's
trying to.
already living in a space where it's just hanging on the door, shoes everywhere.
Yeah,
So that
he in
means that
shock.
he's
He in
either
shock because he like, how this pretty ass
nah,
dime
they've been
piece,
together for a minute. Nah.
how is she living like this? I want to go to the roommate house. I want to see how
He
her
said
room
he
is
don't
at
think
her
that
door.
she's really, but see, you missing. You gotta point. You gotta pay attention to the what he's saying. He said he don't even really think she's messy like that. He thinks that she's marking her territory.
So
That's
Men,
she
why you
so
check her.
so she
Look,
must
you
think that
so if you
he
say here, listen, I have set aside this space for your things. You can put it here. You can put it there, and that's that. That's the end of it.
okay. That's I like that. Yeah,
That's
here's a
efficient.
drawer. Here's a drawer for you. Okay.
This is
I
hey
ain't
look,
putting them Jones
I
I
in
got
got
you
you
there.
a
a drawer
drawer.
for you, whatever. And if she got hair products and whatever, well, however, you got to look at the volume of stuff. And if the volume is too much, then you're gonna have to give her an item limit, like 15 items or less at
No,
the
no, you
grocery
can't do
store.
that. That's going to start an
Or
Yeah,
argument. That's
nah,
going to start
yeah,
an
nah.
argument.
I just,
He said
I
But what
just
I'm
don't.
saying is, you have to have the space that you provide should be commensurate with the amount of stuff that she leaves behind. And if it's too much stuff, then that's another part of the conversation that you have to add on.
I
That's the
get
way
that.
you get it done without having tension, without starting an argument, and just kind of transitioning to the next topic in your conversation.
You pissing all on the
That's
floor
the
and everything
smoothest
for the
way
next
to do
woman to
it.
come in and be like, "What's all this piss on the floor? Whose hair is this on the sink?"
So, thank you for writing in, our anonymous viewer, and thanks for tuning in, everybody, to another episode of Ask O.
all right. Man strangled fellow inmate, mopped up blood with sandwich bread while in DC Superior Court holding cell. That was
Sop it up
personal.
with a biscuit.
That was
He sopped it up with a biscuit.
Wait, is that real?
yeah, in DC.
Well, it just
Oh, I was
Yeah.
smiling. I thought that was.
Okay.
I thought you made
Tell
that up.
man.
tell the people they can reach you at.
You can reach me at Leslie Olabisi on Instagram and Love Studios 2 on TikTok.
Hey man, explicit intelligence. I got another channel, Channel of Cool. Look it up. YouTube
Uh-oh.
all. Mr. Cool on IG, man, with the Z. Just like flowers spelt their junk with the Z on the end. Z in the middle of Mr. Cool. Let's get it.
Okay. And Leslie Olabisi Love Studios. Now
Hey, hey.
you was at Chuck
The
Brown's.
Chuck Brown Day 2025 at Fort Du Fort DuPont Park, Southeast Minnesota Avenue. It was a great time. I went with my cousin who's relocated here from New York by way of London. And yeah, I had the chairs, I had the blankets. So performing was Belladonna, Black Alley, obviously the Chuck Brown band closed the show, but Trouble Funk. This was the first time that I have ever seen Trouble Funk live. And let me tell you something, they were the best. Like, I'm about to go on their Instagram and figure out when is their next show because I am a new fan. Um,
Trouble Funk.
Big Tony, Trouble Funk, they were part of the new wave, that first wave of
Okay.
go-go, after Chuck Brown's came out with it in the 80s. So Big Tony, I think that's the lead of the band. And what instrument did he play? I can't remember if he plays guitar or horn. But they awarded him with like a recognition award for his contribution to go-go music. The District of Columbia did, and he also won the go-go award, or was honored the go-go honors when I went. I think I did that 2023. So it made sense. Like, no wonder they're so good. Like, yeah. So it was my first time. So it was great. You know, um, it was a good time. There was a lot of people. You couldn't bring any lighters in there. They were trying to discourage people from smoking weed, I guess. So it wasn't smoked out. It was hot as a mug. That's true. But it was a good time. Good food. I brought my own food, but my cousin went and got some food that looked good. They had in the back, They had a bunch of activities for the kids. But most importantly,
Mm.
there is a petition going on right now to make go-go an official genre for all streaming music platforms.
Mm.
So right now, you have country, you have apparently there's like 488 or something genres, and go-go's not on there. So if you want to find go-go, it's like buried down between R&B and hip hop. So I think that's definitely a worthy cause. They were trying to get to 15,000. They were at 12,000 on Saturday plus. So yeah. So go to change.org/respect go-go and sign the petition. And you
Okay.
don't have to live in DC. Anybody can sign it.
And was there any drama you saw?
And there was no drama. Per usual, I went to Chuck Brown last year. There was no drama. We know how to get together. Now, I will say that it was majority grown and mature crowd, and then little kids. I will say that. But no,
Mm.
everybody had a good time. Everybody had stuff to do. They had things to do to engage the little kids. They had activities, good music, good people,
Okay.
live restricted for some audience.
W-
Your live contains themes that some may find uncomfortable, regulated
Was was
content.
there a was there a heavy police presence?
Yes, and there's always well, not police, it was the national park. They managed their own security. So
Okay.
it wasn't MPD, it was the, I guess, what do you call it, state troopers or hey Takia.
Okay. So
He is in the live.
hey, what up? What up? We heard what happened.
Hey Tina, hey Kahuna.
So all right, so now just this is a public service announcements. Now I want to ask y'all. So would you eat Anacostia catfish or Walmart's shrimp? They got recalled
Neither.
What?
for radiation.
Neither.
What
Take
is
my
it?
Anacostia,
chances.
catfish from Anacostia.
Or radioactive shrimp from Walmart.
Nope.
Are you saying they both got recalled, or the Walmart shrimp got
If
recalled,
The
nah,
and the
Walmart shrimp.
catfish
you had to choose.
also catfish
You
in?
have to choose.
If we have to choose, I'm gonna go ahead and go with the radiation from Walmart. But I ain't trying to eat neither one of them Jones.
Exactly, that's what I said. Wait, what? Yeah.
The
Well,
the
catfish.
FDA
Oh, go ahead.
the FDA warns of radioactive contamination in some frozen shrimp sold in Walmart.
What's
Get
the
your
brand?
scrimps on
Walmart
sale.
have shrimp boat.
The Great Value brand.
The
Uh,
great value.
Great
well, now
Value
you
brand frozen raw easy pill tail off farm raised white Vinemini shrimp.
Never even
I
heard
don't
of it.
like that's that 26 that's that 50 that 20 31 36 count.
So you're
The
gonna be
small.
Do, do,
going
do, do, do.
for that
I
great
don't. I'm
value.
always wary of cheap food because the cheaper it is, it's like, oh, what did they do to it, or what aren't they? What precautions aren't they taking?
They 3D printed that Jones.
They 3D printed the shrimp.
They 3D printed the
That's what they
Jones.
did. This should turn this shit into Springfield, The Simpsons.
Yeah.
But also DMV news. Before we get to the meat and potatoes, let's get to some bad news. I don't know if it's good or bad, but John Wall is retiring. Um,
Oh, well, let's clap it up for John Wall. He had a
After
great.
11 years.
Well,
11 years in service.
somebody said I heard the Wizards been solved ever since John Wall stopped going to Rose Bar.
Shots fired. No, sorry. No shots fired. No shots fired.
So
Sheesh.
is it good or bad, man? How you feel about his career?
I just hate the ending, man. I wish he could have played. I wish he still could have played on somebody's bench or back in Washington to finish it out. Maybe his tour. Last year I thought he could get on somebody's team and help out, preferably Phoenix, because we needed a point guard. But I don't know why he wanted. But forget it. But yeah, I just wish he could have went out like he really wanted to. But It's good to see him go out, you know, retire, be happy, get the millions.
You think he's going to do the Dougie at his all
Please no.
his Hall of Fame?
Please no. For the life of me. Please don't do that, Dougie, bruh. Please.
Okay.
Please.
We from the bottom, come from nothing. Who say they say we know. They say you running plays, that's ish talk. You say you getting paid, that's ish talk.